Hello everyone, this is Linda, aka with something on the end of my name. I was going to do a game hunting video because I went game hunting all over Orlando. And so to start off, I went to the first one and it seemed like they had a lot of stuff, but all they had for electronics was phones. They misled me, so I moved on to the second one, which is Hope's Thrift Store. And when you walk in, it is very cluttered. Too cluttered. Very dusty. Too dusty. So I literally had to cover my mouth and my nose because of all the dust. I kept sneezing while I was in there. And you walk in, and right away there's a whole selection of VHS and video games. So I made my way down, and I just did an overview first to see what was everything. And it seemed like everything was just thrown all over the place. There was like no rhyme or reason to anything. They didn't organize. And it was just, oh, here we go. Here's the N64s, and here's the PC games, and here's all the miscellaneous cords and all the miscellaneous controllers. So I started taking a look in the front where the PC games are because, you never know. You might find something good. Somebody might have just tossed something that they didn't want anymore. And I kept looking. It was mostly just shovelware and stuff that a lot of people buy on a whim. Legends of the Lost. I kept looking. Feeding Frenzy. Everybody has that one. So I just kept looking. There's Mahjong. And there was a lot of this one game. I don't know why, but I kept finding it like everywhere. I don't know if somebody bought it, was a huge fan of PopCap, and just decided not to have it anymore. So I kept going, and there was Madden. Like I said, there's just all this miscellaneous stuff. And so GameCube was in the back, and I was looking, and I didn't see anything I wanted. I kept moving up to the top, and they had NES, and there was Excite Bike with the game case. I liked the game case, but not the game. Captain Skyhawk. I haven't seen that in a while, but nah, it didn't look good. And then Tecmo Bowl, the normal ones that everybody gets. And Wild Gunman. And they're asking for 35. And that's in the middle. Not a decent price, but not a bad price. $4 for that one. It's not too bad for prices. The systems don't look good, and they're asking for like $20-30 for a system that looks like somebody just chewed up and destroyed. So I probably will take the game case. I'm gonna go ask the lady, but not gonna pay $10 for the game case. So I will put the $10 price tag on the actual game itself. So I kept looking through that junk pile box, and it had extra games in there, a bunch of system controllers, and see there's all this random stuff. There's a Xbox One, the original OG, Mad Cats, and there's a bunch of power bricks and a whole bunch of other random stuff. It literally was really hard to go through everything. There's a case. Oh, and see another 64 game. And a video game store that I wonder if it's still around. I made it all the way to Florida. That game right there. And so let's see. I'm not seeing anything really major in this pile. So I moved up. And they have a zapper, but I really don't have anything to play the zapper games with. So I just let that one go. I moved on to the back area. They have a DVD/Blu-ray section, but I didn't see much in there. I saw a couple DVDs that I wanted to pick up, but I didn't see anything that was as of value. And it looks like somebody just either stole a bunch of Redbox DVDs or just bought a bunch of Redbox DVDs. And then it was like, I'm done with them. I really didn't get much for them. And I kept looking just to see if there was a miscellaneous, how people do it. They hide their games in the DVD section. And I kept looking in that section, didn't see anything. The prices were not bad for the DVDs and the VHSs. I mean, mostly they were just about $1 to $5. And then the collector's ones were about 10. So it wasn't bad. Like, they weren't going crazy. And so I found, like, there was a lot of random older stuff. Like, somebody just either moved or got rid of everything and just decided just to give it to them. That, or they actually went to, like, their own swap meet and found everything. So I kept looking, and I saw, like, a couple PC games that got thrown in there, but nothing major. It was just random shovelware again. And yeah, they have, like, all the old movies that I lost because somebody stole them. And they have, like, Elvira and weird random stuff, and the fitness workout DVDs. And there was a random, like, movie that I haven't seen for a while, and it was, where was it at? Ed TV. There it is. And then there's also Connie and Carla. I haven't seen that movie for a while. That one's a cheesy, funny movie. And so I'm basically just, checking a couple of things because, it's kind of hard to film with a camera. And so I looked around, and sure enough, there's, like, Eye for an Eye. It really is all dusty. Like, I literally kept, like, wiping my hands. I had wet ones with me because it was just disgusting. Like, I know, I understand, it's a thrift store, but they could at least wipe down, a couple times. But, they probably don't get paid enough. They don't care. So I moved on to the CDs. And as I was looking through the CDs, I saw not many PC games. And there was no PlayStation games in there. But there was a couple PC games that, like, were educational. And then I moved down to the VHS. And saw if there's any, like, old, like, movies that were based on video games, because I want to pick them up again. And then I went to the very back, and in the very back was all the electronics. And like I said, they just dump anything anywhere they want to dump it. And so there's the TVs, the VHSs, and the DVD players, and the karaoke machines, and a whole bunch of remotes. Don't mind there's a whole bunch of remotes in a tub, but I guess they ran out of room, and they're like, here you go. And there is a random printer from an office. And so you keep moving, and here's just a look at the other side of the back. It is a huge warehouse, very big. So that you have to keep and nothing is in order. I literally was like, oh, everything's in this, and this. The only thing that's in one section is the electronics, the DVDs, and like video games. Everything else is like thrown in weird spots. Like, they had brand new shoes just thrown in the middle of somewhere. And then there was a couple, like, random Wii games just laying about. Don't know why. I think maybe somebody wanted to buy it, or a kid was walking around with it, and the mom was like, no, you can't get it. But Mom, I want it. No! And just tossed it over there. So here's just a bunch of, like, this is the front left side, and it's like clothing, and it's not a bad store. I did go to the lady, and I asked her if I could just have the game case, and she said, yeah, sure. She just told me $1. It was one of those places where you could haggle, and if you go in there, go check it out. It's in Orlando. Not a bad store. Very dusty though, so if you do have allergies or problems with dust, definitely bring a handkerchief. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. As always, keep on gaming, everybody. Peace. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.